Yo, 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 Big Catch back up in here. I want to go over this mini documentary, y'all. I want to go over this mini documentary right quick. And I found some good information inside of it. You know what I mean? And yeah, we about to get into it. I hope y'all like it. I'm sure y'all gonna like it because we gonna vibe out. We gonna get some good information. Y'all know I'm gonna put my commentary in it as we go. And you know I ain't gonna hold y'all too much because you know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
If I can grab 10 people, 20, 30 people in the club just off the shit I like to hear myself do, then I'm on, because I'm gonna go to the next club and I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna keep doing it till I beat these in the head with it. You feel me? In that moment, I said, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm tired of shipping music. Top Dog got tired of doing it. You feel me? And Top Dog gave me that push. You know, do what you want to do, and we just go independent. You feel me? Until they start beating down on our door, then you know the situation reverse.
Putting that hard work.
I'm a motherfucker.
Whatever you doing in life, just stay consistent. Your day is coming. Telling you.
I'm a motherfucker.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? Got a ride,
I'm a motherfucker.
Oh.
Before the world knew me as a Kendrick Lamar, I was K-Dot, just rapping and hoping I'd get my feet wet in the game, for real. I was just a fan first, you know what I'm saying? That's not even on no cliche shit. Like, I seen Pac in the flesh, you feel me, when I was 8 years old, you dig me, in Compton. And that day I said, I wanna, have an influence like that on all these little kids. The first time I started writing, it definitely wasn't my style that I have now. I actually got inspired from DMX album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, because
you can see a lot of similarities with this album and Kendrick Lamar's style, as far as, like, I say even production, you know what I mean? Sonically and, like, spiritually. You know what I mean? DMX, he always said prayers in his albums. Even with the Damien, kind of reminds you of the reincarnation. You know what I mean? Then Pac, DMX used to wear his bandana on his head to the side like Pac. Now, it's a whole lot of, like, this is a vibe. It's dark as hell is hot, and hell is hot. That's a vibe. I used to rock out to this when I was like 12. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
that album inspired me just off the feeling. It wasn't no more Pac, it wasn't no more really aggression. So I guess when X came with that raw aggression about his music, it inspired me to write my first rhymes down. I was 13 years old. I never forget it. White sheet of paper, no lines. I was just in the room just saying a bunch of gibberish, Oh man, I think I probably about 30 people in like 2 bars. I done sold this amount of dope, and like the hook. Oh yeah, I was on the dock with Poppy. You feel me? Yeah, it definitely wasn't real.
So you're honest about that.
Oh yeah.
You said that it wasn't real, so you
Nah,
obviously
man,
knew.
I was copying, man. I was doing what I thought was cool at the moment. Everybody else was talking about this shit. That's why y'all on. This is why I'm about to get on. I'm about to move 10 keys in this next bar. You feel me? But yeah, that's definitely not my style now. But it took growth. I went through so many levels until I said, fuck it, I'm just about to do, what I want to do. But that didn't come until I actually, grown as a person and really looked in the mirror and knew who I was. You feel me?
Sometimes I look in the mirror and ask myself what I'm scared of. How dare the media portray me this way? I can hear the crowd screaming the weirdest a chance. They all in my era, all that's an error. Role model, I can't. It's like I'm a parrot. Apparently I'm marking the dance. I seen Done with the Devil, such a ghetto romance. How many niggas fall victim looking at you trapped in the system? Mentally they tapped you in prison and you won't get out. No one visit. Open up your mouth, no one listen. You in denial, nigga.
You feel me? My pops was did what he had to do, to put food on the table. Sometimes it wasn't always, the super legit way. But that was the reality of it, you feel me? But at the same time, I had that balance because I had a mom, had both parents in the house, and she gave me the side of being a dreamer and telling me I could do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, having the male and the female, it creates a balance. You know what I mean? It really creates a balance. And living in Babylon, aka America, they did so much stuff to us. Y'all go pick up the Willie Lynch letter. They did so much stuff to us, and unfortunately, it's just single parent households now. You know what I mean? And now it's like they ain't even gotta try to do that nothing. The people are just like, nah, I don't want to be with nobody. That's just we're gonna single parent, and that's that off balance. It creates a lot of problems.
When, just I was getting a point of view that my homeboys wasn't getting. All they seen was my pop's point of view, and their uncle's point of view and the big homie point of view, and they had that mama. You feel me? That say, you could do this, you could do that. All you gotta do is, think about it, put your mind to it. So I think that gave me a whole nother perspective on how to approach things. My uncle, Lil Man, he was impressive, just off the simple.
Miss my uncle Lil Man, he said that he'd kill me if I didn't make it. Now I'm possessed by a spirit and they can't take
In fact,
it.
everybody in the city, you idolize the people that's, got the money.
Used to bump the car to 3, a helmet, roll chain, proud irony. I think my hard work, Lil Wayne down, whatever though. Call me crazy, everybody questionable. He's saying that inspiration.
The high rollers, the people that's out there doing their thing. And he used to come in with the big gold chain with the Cadillac, emblem sign on it, feel me? Had the fresh fade, had the Nikes, take me to the barbershop. And, everybody just respected him, you feel me?
Man, growing up, ain't nothing like seeing a wad of money. Somebody, they in fresh clothes. You got Kool-Aid stains, you got holes in your shirts, you got ashy ankles, no socks, mishmash socks, and you just looking at this dude, he fresh. He ain't got no stains on his shoes, no nothing. Everything crispy with a crispy wad of money. Like, bro, I don't think y'all know, some of y'all, I don't know if some of y'all know the effects that has on, growing up. It's very impressionable. Very impressionable. So if you see that at a young age and that put an imprint on your mind, that's your goal right there. Your goal ain't lawyer. Your goal ain't go out and be a police officer. Your goals is I want to be fresh like that. Then that gold shining, the rings and all that. But that big ass wad of money, that knot, you look and he start peeling off, saying ice cream truck come, man, boy, man, you looking like that. You looking at them like they the damn savior. Telling you, very impressionable. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
And me being young, I was a pretty wise kid. I knew what he was doing, you feel me? This is 7 years old, 6 years old. I already know what's going on. But for a minute, it made me like, I want to be just like him. And, that's a story with every kid growing up seeing somebody with money. And it went from him, it went from the homie down the street, went from my homeboys. Another person on a more positive note, this cat that stayed in my building on the Laundra in Compton. He was supposed to go to the league, and it's like the first person I ever knew that actually was close to the NBA. You feel me? We love basketball as kids, of course, and you next to a person that's actually can go to the NBA. I'm like, damn, this shit really real? You gonna meet Jordan? I'm asking crazy questions, but to make sense of that story, it lets me know, that moment, it let me know that shit is possible. Just because you in a city don't mean that you can't go to the NBA, nigga, or you can't rap, or you can't go to college. You feel what I'm saying? Just out the simple fact that I can touch him and actually know that he's getting a scholarship and can eventually go to the league was impressive, you feel me? And I think that planted a seed in my head, whether I know it or not. It's so many thoughts, man, like, how can I start, my egg? Just coming from a small city, Compton, I didn't start traveling, really traveling, 26 now. I didn't really start traveling until about, 21, 22. So.
And I'm going to talk about traveling. The Bible say a man well traveleth know many things or something. I'm butchering it, something like that. But you got to appreciate the life that you have if you have been outside of your state, outside of your city. There are some people, believe it or not, that never left their block. Hell with the city. Hell with they never left off from their projects or they block where they never left, ever. Never been out of nowhere. Some people never been out of the town, never been out of the state. You got to appreciate that, bro. And that's wild. It's wild. They don't know how to dream. All they know is their environment. That's crazy. You got to think about that and get inspiration off of it. Understand, like, if you one of the ones who travel and been to places, appreciate that.
This whole time, my whole youth until my teenage years to my early adulthood, I felt like this four corners, these 4 blocks of Compton, that's it. It's nothing outside of that. Like, you can't tell me no different. You know, when I talk to other artists and you know, from the East Coast or from Philly, from New York, and then, you know, they made their situation the best, they felt the same way. It's only your block, and that's your mentality that you have forever until you go out and see the motherfucking world. And that's something that, you know, everybody won't be able to do. And it's hard for me to explain to them, like, it's so much other shit out there. Like, I go back, holler at my homeboys, you know, that's back in the city, and I be telling them about little shit. They don't give a fuck about it.
I remember I was talking about YG wearing them dress shoes. Look, I ain't even know that they wore dress shoes back in the day, like them gangsters and shit. They wore dress shoes. You can see it right here.
Holler at my homeboys, you know, that's back in the city, and I be telling them about little shit. They don't give a fuck about that shit, cause all they see is that block.
Yeah.
No matter how much I try to break it down to them, I literally had to bring them on the plane and take them to London, take them to Berlin, Germany, Sweden, and see these places. You feel me? Because what happens is, it puts you in a space of knowing that cliche shit they used to tell you as a kid, anything is possible. Nigga, anything is possible. You put your mind to it, bro. And that's how I look at it. The things I talk about is validation. When I say good kid in the mad city, it's really validation from my community, where I'm from, and how I talk about it, what I'm talking about, and the ways I flip it, and the ways I'm not actually glorifying it, but, you know, it's a type of intensity and hunger in my voice and pain in my voice, and you can't fake that. That's something you can't fake in this business. You could talk about it, you could say how many cars you got, you could say how many people you killed, feel me? But if it's unbelievable, it's just unbelievable, period, you know? And the things I talk about and I say, you know, I go out here and I see these artists and I can look them dead in their eye and they be like, that's you. The same way they can do with G Malone, that's you. Same way they could do with J-Rock, that's you. Nipsey, that's you. You feel me? Because it's really just a product of where we come from.
I dial your dead homies' numbers off this liquor. Time and time again, I find myself inside the cerebellum of several felons. Orion's belt couldn't live in my world.
Man, the best thing for the mind is seeing new things. You know what I'm saying? Expanding your mind. Just observing different places, different languages, different foods, different transportation, different restaurants, all of that stuff. Gotta get out of your comfort zone. That's the best thing you do. I remember Dame Dash, she was like, I get scared when I get comfortable. He said he run away from comfortability. Like, don't Don't be comfortable. Constantly move. Constantly move. That's how you expand. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I like videos like this because you could talk about life and you could compare, and you could talk about a bunch of different things and pull out a lesson in it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I could do more of these type of joints, whereas though you could, actually learn something from these videos instead of, 'cause y'all remember I used to do these just to get some knowledge out of the videos instead of every day just the BS. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.